So take a look at this tweet. I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Donald J. Trump. This is one of the most important tweets this century. It's one of the most critical opinions because it's the POTUS, supposedly the most powerful position in the world, giving his critique on cryptocurrencies. And his main argument is that they are highly volatile and capable of fluctuating either up or down aggressively, since their value is not denoted by a central bank. And a lot of people say, well, fiat is not denoted by anything. No, that's not true. Fiat is backed by the police state and militaries. And, if you choose not to engage in fiat and live in a cabin, that's fine. But if you don't pay your taxes, they will show up with the SWAT team outside your door. So the argument that Bitcoin isn't backed by anything isn't true because it's backed by its proof of work protocol. But I think the key here is assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity. And then he goes on to say, similarly, Facebook's Libra virtual currency will have little standing or dependability. And basically saying that they need to be regulated as a bank. So what I'm saying is the writing is on the wall. The regulations are coming. And if you are in cryptocurrency, you will have to deal with increased taxes and fees. And the main argument is to cap transactions. So there's this new cryptocurrency, or collectible, I should say, named Phal. And Phal, interestingly, has a transaction cap of up to, they say, 10 collectibles with every transaction. So that would prevent whales from accumulating cryptocurrency. But I believe there's an aspect of anti-money laundering because there's a huge burn rate of 25% going into the first year, and it decreases over the years until it hits zero. But initially, it would be very anti-money laundering because to move a lot of collectibles around would be very, very expensive due to the high burn rate, and you're not able to make a one single transaction. You would have to use a lot of gas for ether, and then you would have to send transaction after transaction after transaction manually. So it prevents whales, it prevents money laundering. And I think that would give it a very soft spot for regulatory agencies, which is very interesting. And they also do have a burn-free transaction. Seems like every 6 months. So I guess that's what's really interesting about it, is that it has the capacity to be friendly to regulatory agencies, since it would sort of prevent these kind of actions. And I think a lot of cryptocurrencies going forward should take a note and either incorporate some deflationary aspect, and definitely try and cap transactions at a certain rate. I mean, keep the anonymity of transactions, but try and cap it so that these huge amounts aren't being moved around. If we lose anonymity in cryptocurrency, what's the point of cryptocurrency, right? So